Hey, what's going on, dudes? Welcome back to my Minecraft world. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Oh, dudes, it has been such a long week. I am ready to get some recording done. Now, I need to talk about last week's episode because I actually recorded it, but before I edited and rendered the video, I delete the video file. So that's why there was no episode last week. We actually took on a whole project and I lost all the footage. Since I started recording with this new program with Shadowplay, it stores the video files a little bit differently and kind of leaves them unnamed, and I accidentally recorded, whoops, had a stutter, accidentally deleted the file before I got a chance to edit it and render it out for you guys. So unfortunately we lost about a whole episode. But before I could finish the episode, because that was kind of the plan, is I got most of it done and I was going to come back in and re-record, or not re-record, but record like the last little bit of us finishing this project. That part I didn't get done before we deleted that episode. So we're going to go finish that up real quick today, and then we're going to find something else to do. So you can probably tell already one of the things that we got set up here, but we have a beacon. We got a speed beacon for the hallway here, so it makes it a little bit easier to run back and forth. Don't look over there to your left, that's what we're about to show you. But I think we're going to try to get some work done over here in this courtyard today. Not exactly sure what we're going to do, but I think I want to do some sort of garden, kind of like start plotting out where we're going to put things. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm pretty excited about it, but let's go over and finish up this project today. So with all the new introductions to the end, so we are back in, let's see, let's pull up the version here. We are in 1.8.7, you can see right up here in the top left. I am still playing in that one because I'm not sure about all the bugs and everything that are coming out with the new snapshots. Just to be safe, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I hear him, I don't see him. Sounds like he's below us. But yeah, so we're going to wait a little bit longer until we get maybe an official release or one of the safer snapshots. I haven't actually looked at the new ones yet, so I'm going to play around with that a little bit this weekend, or sometime this week when I have time and I'm not working. So we'll kind of go from there and figure out what's going on. But that's kind of the whole deal with that. We're just going to wait a little while and see what happens. So for now, we're just going to be still playing in 1.8.7 since we got Optifine and everything else. Makes the world run smooth and nice and buttery soft. But let's show you what we did. So with the introduction of all the new end stuff, I wanted to build an end portal room. So this is a portal room. It's got all our nether portals here, just kind of for decoration. We really only need one, but to kind of sync up the room a little bit, we have them on all sides. But a long time ago, I think it was in episode 149 of my Minecraft world, I asked you guys if it would be okay if we spawned in some end portal frames. Now, to my surprise, you guys were 100% okay with it. To be honest, like, you guys were awesome about the whole situation. So it's been a long time since I asked that question. If you want to go back and watch that episode, I will try to remember to put a link down in the description below. But so far, so good. Everybody didn't have a problem with it in that video. They said, go ahead and cheat them in. The reason we wanted an end portal over here in the castle is because our portal to the end is super far away. It's over in the old world. It's about a 3 or 4 minute journey through the nether, back over to where our actual stronghold is. Now, I haven't searched for a stronghold around this area, but I'm pretty sure there's not one anywhere close since we are kind of way far out. We're about 5,000 blocks out from the original spawn-ish area. So that's why we had one over here. So I asked you guys, you said it was okay, and we're finally putting it in, man. So it should be pretty interesting. This is kind of the setup that I got going here, and I'm hoping that we don't have a problem with this beacon being underneath it, because what I hope is going to happen is that the beacon will shine through the portal. I think that'd be pretty rad, right? So from all my testing, we need to be facing a certain direction when making this portal for some reason. Yeah, so we're facing west. That's what we want. So we just need to try to place these portal blocks here facing in this direction. I guess it probably doesn't matter if we're facing this way, but from my testing, we weren't able to get it working if we were facing north or south. So we're just going to face west to be safe. Now let's go over here. We're going to put this guy down here like so. Okay. Now let's get our blaze powder and ender pearls here. Let's make, how many of these do we need? 12. right? 9, 11, 12. There we go. Alright, so let's see. Let's cross our fingers. I'm going to place all the eyes of Ender kind of facing the same way. I don't want them to be all mixed up. So is this going to work? How cool is that, man? Okay, now I also wanted to try to do something else. I hope I left enough room with the beacon down below. Whoop. I want to try... Ooh, this might be difficult. I want to try to put a piece of glass on this portal. Hopefully that'll work too. Looks like it does. Oh man, this is so cool. Okay, let's go up. Put that there, and let's grab a stone slab. I'm sure I have some in here somewhere. No, but we got some more stone. Wait, I had... No. Oh, it was nether brick. That's what it was. Whoop! That's why. Give me this. Put that there. How cool is that, man? So this is the room that we kind of came up with. We built this all last episode, the one that got deleted, and I thought it came out pretty nice, man. We got some leaves and some water features in here, so Dr. Rageheart is going to enjoy these leaves here. Put those here especially for him. Now I was doing kind of some testing with different kind of leaves. I think these are birch leaves here. I don't like those, so we're going to come back with the spruce leaves that we got in all the other corners. So that looks pretty good. But everything is all linked up. I went and I made another nether portal in the nether. That way it doesn't link up with our other one. We actually got a separate portal all made up here. It's basically just an extension off of this back portal here. So if you guys remember, we had this portal here originally. And so basically what I did is I just moved it right over here. Can you be quiet, please? Just for a little while? All of you. Being so loud. But yeah, so if we come into this one, this is going to send us back to the waterfall portal right over by our turtle hut, and everything should be all fine and dandy. It looks good, man. I love it. So let's go over and take a closer look at the room just to give you guys one last peek at what's been happening. Oh, we're so slow now we don't have the beacon. I need to I really wish they didn't take the thing out of the snapshot. So I heard that in the snapshots originally there were supposed to be beacons and other things on the little ships floating near the end portals, or not end portals, what are they, the tower things. So there used to be beacons on there with like iron and stuff like that, and you could collect the beacons that way. You could kind of just hunt for beacons, and I thought that would be such a cool feature. But apparently they took that out because, I don't know, maybe they thought it was a little too overpowered or something, but it's kind of a disappointment to be honest. That would have been a really cool loot to be able to get while exploring the end. I think that just would have been awesome. So unfortunately we can't go collect beacons or anymore, so we'll actually have to use our nether farm in there and collect skulls that way and fight withers, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, so all in all, I think this room kind of came out pretty nice. This reminds me of X-Men now that I look at it, so that's kind of weird. But I thought the inclusion of the actual brick was nice. I want to start using more brick, and I think we're going to be doing that over here in this area when we start building like little shops and things, because I really like that color mixed in with all of these. Like, I wanted to try to really avoid using mostly gray in this build. Now I know there is a lot of gray, but it's kind of just a nice blender to the rest of the colors. So we got a lot of like the light blues and cyans. We got the lime green here to kind of match up with the eyes of Enders. We've got the nether brick here, which I think goes pretty well with like the endstone color, which you can kind of see in these portals. And I tried to include some endstone in here, so we got it behind the portals, and it looks pretty good. But as far as like having the floor or the ceiling or something made out of endstone, it just looks kind of funky. Now we may come back in and adjust some of that once we get the end brick, the end stone brick, because I think that might look pretty good, but we'll have to wait until we can actually craft that, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, all in all, I think it looks pretty nice, man. Hopefully you guys like it. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and if there's any kind of adjustments or something like that you want me to add in here, definitely tell me, and we'll see what we can do. So we still got to finish this up, but I think we may wait till we get the end stone bricks to see if that maybe is something nice that we could put in the middle here. So we just got those 2 blocks there, 2, 2, and then these 9 here. So it should be kind of interesting. Alright, but I'm going to get kind of cleaned up. I'm going to get these chests out of the way and get all my important stuff put back where it needs to go, and then I think we're going to take a look at what's going on over there, see if we can get something done today, since I feel bad for deleting the last episode. Because we did a lot of building. There was even a cool little time-lapse thing. Oh, man, it's so upsetting. But, alright, well, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so we're over here on the other side of the castle, if you guys remember. Well, I guess maybe that was in the last episode, the one that got deleted. I don't think I've showed any of this. I've done a little bit of work on clearing out the trees, and then I've also done some landscaping a little bit, trying to clear some clear-cut paths and trails and stuff through this area. I haven't gotten very far. As you can see here, we actually had dirt all the way up to this point here. Now, I plan on filling all of this in, I think, unless we can make some sort of nice little water feature or something there. I think that would be pretty cool. But these kind of signify the path that I would like to try to introduce to this area. We'll see if that actually works out or not. I'm not real sure, but this is going to be pretty difficult, to be honest, because it's a very diverse landscape over here. Like, it really kind of drops down in some spots and comes up. It does a bunch of different things. Like the terrain over here, if you thought building over there in that area was going to be difficult, this here is going to be pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of nervous about trying to build over here, but I think for the most part we can make it work. It's just gonna take some doing, and hopefully hopefully you guys will leave some pretty good suggestions as far as what we can do over here. So we've already got quite a few good ones here in the book, and I need to update it from the last couple of episodes here, but for the most part this is a good starting point. So there's quite a bit of stuff in here that I would like to try to do in this area here. So since this is kind of more, this is kind of like one of the entrances to the castle, right? So we got an entrance on that side and an entrance on this side. I think I want the castle to really kind of spread out this way. So over here is going to be kind of more like villagey type stuff, and then I think on this side here we're going to try to extend the castle out here. And I'm hoping it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to be a while before we really kind of sink our teeth into it, but we've got this really awesome place here, which I think would be cool to have inside the castle, kind of like the cavern rune or something like that. I'm not real sure what we can turn that into, but it should be pretty cool. But I want the castle to extend out this way, so off in this direction and off in the other direction are all the villages. So we kind of want to make the castle an L shape. So we want it to come out this way, kind of into that mountain, and then if we go that way, that's going to take us back over to the King's Courtyard eventually. So it should be kind of a nice roundabout way of getting to and from that area to this area here. Once we get it all connected, it should look pretty cool, but it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of doing, and I think the castle walls, when I finally get around to streaming, I'm actually saving up for a new PC right now that will actually be able to stream. So I've got the internet now, but my computer just can't keep up with the streaming program. It's too resource heavy. So for whatever reason, I can record in 1080p, 60 frames a second, but when I try to stream to the interwebs, it just doesn't work. So once I get my new computer and stuff like that, and we can actually stream, I think we're going to start working on the castle walls. So until then, I'll probably be doing some off camera and maybe some on video if we get a kind of cool design thing. Look at you, man. You got band-aids on your eyes. You got pink eye? I bet you got pink eye. But it should be pretty fun. So I think today what I would like to try to get done is we have a suggestion in this book that I really think would be a fun project for today. Now let's see if we can find it. We got the stables, which would be pretty cool, but this one right here, butcher shop, is something that I would like to try to get done. I think that'd be pretty fun, and I've got a pretty cool idea for the whole thing here. So I think we're gonna try to do the butcher shop right here. A little bug flying around my face. We're gonna try to do the butcher shop, I think, right here. Excuse me. It's a little out of the way, but I think up on top of this, let's actually go take a look real quick and see how things look. But I think there's enough room up there we could actually try to keep some cows there, because basically we want this butcher shop to be the place where we get our steak, right? So we're gonna have some sort of cow farm nearby, and this is where the butcher collects all his meats and sells for products, and we can kind of go from there. So yeah, I think we could probably make this little area here a butcher shop. well, the butcher shop's going to be here, but back here is going to be kind of like a little farm. And then on top of the butcher shop, I think we're going to keep this little landmass thing that's here. So you're going to kind of come up. There's going to be some sort of stairway or something coming up to the front entrance of this butcher shop, and then the building here, and then he'll probably have some tunnel or something coming back here, and we can actually turn this into a little farmy area. So it should be pretty cool, and that's the idea for today. So we'll see how much we can actually get done in the time that I actually have to record. So hopefully we can get quite a bit of it knocked out, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go collect some materials. We're gonna get ready to start building now that you guys have an idea of what we're gonna be doing, and I'll be right back. Also, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, somebody told me to check out the vanilla version, or vanilla Sphax texture pack, because it does like 3D models and stuff. This is pretty cool. I don't really like it as much as I do the other Sphax textures, only because there's a few things that are really kind of awkward. The chests I don't really like. I like all the 3D textures on the furnaces and like the crafting tables and stuff. The chest, and there's another thing. Let's go over here and see if I can show you. We'll come back through here. I think I got pretty much everything we're gonna need to build today, so we should be good to go. But everything is a little bit darker in this texture pack. Like this whole background here is a little bit darker. But the thing that I really don't like is the color of the water. Now, I like this color water in the vanilla version of Minecraft. No texture pack at all. This color water works very well, but not with Sphax. I do like the texture of the beacon though. It's a little bit more vanilla-ish. And it's got like text and stuff. That's kind of cool. But I really don't like the color of the water. It's just too blue. Like I said, in normal vanilla Minecraft, that's fine. But in the Sphax pure BD craft, the watercolor is kind of like this real light blue color. And I think I like that much better. So, I don't know, it's kind of one of those little trade-off things. It's kind of my taste, and I don't know how I like it, but I don't know. I really like the light blue color instead of the dark blue in this texture pack. Now, if we're playing just straight vanilla, that's fine. The dark blue, you know, it works. That's what color water is supposed to be in normal vanilla Minecraft. But if we're using this texture pack, I need it to be that color. Otherwise, it's just going to bother me. But now that we've got all our stuff here, we should be good to go. Let's make a couple of different things here. Let's grab a crafting table, and we will grab a double wide chest. So let's come over here. We'll just throw that down right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And we'll be able to drop some of this stuff off. It should be pretty cool. So, oh, I actually did forget one thing over there that I needed to go grab. So we'll go back and grab that here after a little while. But I think for now, we should have a good starting point as far as what we need. So let's grab the dark oak wood logs, and we're going to grab some bricks. I'm going to try to incorporate some more bricks into this build because I really like the way they're looking. And you guys are always telling me I need more color in this world. So you know what? I'm going to give you more color. Let's get rid of this. Kind of make this just a little bit flatter here at the bottom. Such a nice feature from Minecraft. Oh, jumping while breaking blocks. I love it. It's perfect. So let's figure out the dimensions of this building here. So we want it to be, I think maybe we can go from like right here. No. How do we want this? Let's do it right here. We'll come out a couple. So like right here maybe. We'll go 1, 2, 3 for now. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's try 15. That might be a little big, but we could do some other cool stuff. Actually, I've got a pretty nice idea for this right now. Let's do, we'll come up to here. That should be fine. Should be maybe one lower. No, we'll go up one more like that. All right, so that's 15 long. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should probably be good, I think. So let's clear this land out here. So we want the floor level to be down where, whoops, weird. So I think that should be a good height for everything, right? So let's clear all this out. Get out of here, get out of the way. I don't need you. Right. So that should be good. Now I think I said it's kind of weird because we're on like a vertical path here, so it kind of comes up, so we're gonna have like a staircase or something over here. But I'm thinking what might be kind of cool for this build here, let's make, oh, where's my workbench? It's over here. Let's make some slabs. I want to try to make some, we're gonna use dark oak and see if we like this. So let's do that. We're gonna make some slabs like so. I want to kind of make like a little patio type thing here. So we'll come across. Oh, I actually need to come one down. I want it to just kind of be a patio that bumps into this here. So let's come one down. I think that might be better. So let's pick up all our supplies here. No magnet in vanilla Minecraft. It kind of sucks. Oh, what's going on here? It's on top. Alright, so let's do like so. No, I think it fell down. No, it's still up there. So let's come over like this, like so. I think that should be good. Pick that up. Let's go sleep real quick. Let's bounce over to the other side. We should probably just bring this bed over to us. We should be good to go. So, sleep, sleep, sleep. We're good. Daytime. All right. Let's grab a bed. This has kind of got me nervous, man. I'm hoping this turns out the way I want it to. So if we bring this over this way, take that back. What is going on, man? My mouse is driving me crazy. It does this double click thing and it's absolutely annoying. It's really bad with slabs. That one's not so bad because it went the other way, but ugh, I hate it. Alright, so let's fill this up. I think this might actually be pretty good. So we can replace these grass blocks here with whatever we want. So I'm thinking we want the building. This we could probably get rid of because I don't think we're gonna need it to be over that far. So we can make the building. I kind of want the patio to be here. So let's start building the actual structure here. So let's take some of these slugs like that. I'm going to go up like so. And then this on the outside will be all patio, which I think will look nice. So can we grab that slab, please? So we'll bring this kind of like all the way over, and then we'll have the entrance on one entrance on this side, and then we'll have maybe like another entrance over here. So what I'd like to do is build the building out a little bit, butt it off right here, so it's not exactly like a square building. So that'll be one side. Oh, and I guess this actually could have been a good spot for the other side of the building. So we'll do that like so, and then we'll come back to this side of things. Yeah, I think this should be pretty cool. So we'll have to figure out where this one is. Let's see. So bring up the positive 419. So let's line ourselves up with this one. Bring it into 419 right here. And then we can clear all of this out right now. Okay, so we got kind of the shape figured out here. This is kind of what I'm thinking, right? We're going to go up a couple more blocks. Let's just jump up here real quick. Now I actually had to start growing some trees so I could collect some wood, so we're waiting on saplings to fall. Don't let me forget to go pick them up before they despawn, okay? Let's come over here. We're going to come up 2 more blocks, I think. We want the ceiling to be pretty high on the lower floor if we want it to match up with this. So I think we want this to kind of sit on top of the house here, if that makes sense. So let's try 1, 2, like that. We need to come over onto the other side over here, like so. We'll come up 1, 2, jump over here 1, 2. Now we also need to build this up right here, because what I'm thinking for the top floor, we want it to kind of square off here. So this is going to be the floor of the second floor, and this is going to be kind of like the butcher's home place, right? So we want him to kind of live up here so he can tend to the cows and the livestock or whatever it is that we're going to have over there in that farm, and then he can come over here. Oh, my mouse or keypad thing does that all the time. It's really annoying. But yeah, so we want this to kind of square off, so we're going to have it come all the way out to here so it matches up with this lower floor here. And then I think it should look pretty good in my mind place anyway. So let's take some, actually we got plenty of dark oak wood here. Now do we want to make it slabs? I think we might. Let's try slabs first. So let's take all of that and we'll do the stack of 32. Whoops, that was awful. Like so. One more. There we go. Now that should be plenty of slabs for a little while anyway. So real quick, I guess while we're trying to build a little bit, now y'all know that I suck at talking while I build. Ooh, Spider Jockey, what up, dude? Get knocked back, man. Ugh. Burn! Take him out. Is he gonna be good? He's gonna die, isn't he? We'll use the bones and pick up saplings at the same time. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. I think I might have talked. Let's learn to talk today. Okay. It's been a little while since I've recorded. I lost my speaking tongue, but yeah, I might have talked about it a little bit before in one of my other series. I'm not real sure where I talked about it and where I haven't, but I started a new job. Not really a new job. It's at the same company, just a different position. So the last week, one of the reasons that there was kind of short on videos is because since that video got deleted, I wasn't able to release anything else. So that was kind of the bummer. That was going to be kind of like the third video for that week. I always try to at least have 3 videos a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Wednesday, or I guess Tuesday and Thursday were the days that I released videos last week, but those are kind of like those are my modded days. So I would like to try to ideally have 2 episodes of my Minecraft World Monday and Friday. Now hopefully with my new schedule and stuff I'll be able to do that because I got a little bit more time at home, and it's recording time basically, if that makes sense. I guess I should probably explain my new job position though a little bit more. Basically, I've been working towards this position for a long time, over like the last 4 or so years. Now I think I may have talked about it a long time ago, but I left the company to try to go do something else, but I ended up leaving that company, the new company, and then coming back to the one that I was at with before. But yeah, so this is kind of like the end goal for me, was to get to the position that I'm in now. So over the last week or so, I've been doing a lot of training, and I think next week I've got some more training, and then I should be on my own for a little while. And then after that, I think maybe about a month or so down the road, I'm going to have some more training to go through, and then it should be finalized after that. So I'm pretty excited about it. For those of you who don't know already, I like to keep the company I work for private. It's just kind of like that's my deal. You just don't need to know. Though I know some of you are gonna ask, so I just wanted to kind of get that out in the open for you guys. But yeah, so really excited about it, really pumped, because before I was kind of living from paycheck to paycheck, man. It's like all my money was going towards bills and all the important things like that, just to kind of put food on the table and whatnot. And yeah, I think now I'll actually be able to save a little bit and be able to, I'm not making a whole lot more money, but there is a bit of a pay increase, which was really nice and something I'm really thankful for. So hopefully that helps a little bit, and I think it's going to. But the new schedule is a little bit funky. So before I was working overnight, but now I'm kind of working more in the day side of things, which is nice, and at the same time is a little weird for me just because I'm so used to working overnights. How's this looking? I think that doesn't look too bad. Let's pull this out one more just so it kind of matches up with the outside ring here. That should be good. But yeah, so it's a little bit more on the day side of things, which is different to say the least, but I think I'm gonna enjoy it, man. just over the last couple of weeks, the times that I've had to record have increased from what I used to do, because I used to just get home so late and I was so tired and just ready to go to bed when I was getting home from work that I just wouldn't record. But now with the new position, I go to work and I come home and I get off early enough that I still have time to record when I get home. So I'm not exactly tired when I get home from work, so it's kind of nice to be able to sit down and record a few more episodes or do whatever it is, finish up some videos or something like that, and get some extra stuff done for you guys that way. So it'll be kind of nice in that aspect. Though for the next couple of weeks, my schedule is going to kind of flip-flop a little bit more, because I've got some training that's like super early in the morning and not in the afternoon when my normal shift is. And so I don't know, it shouldn't obstruct our schedule too much here on the channel, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up that it might interfere a little bit, but hopefully not too much. So we shall see, but I just wanted to give you guys some fair warning. So if there's no videos that day, sit tight. It might just be a couple of days before I can get something out, but yeah, super excited about it, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we'll see where it goes, and I don't know, should be fun and interesting. But yeah, so this place is coming along pretty good here. I'm liking what we got so far. Now we probably need to tie this off back here. This might look a little strange. So we'll kind of have this come in, I think, and then from here we might go back that way. So we'll play with that in a little bit. I think today we're just going to kind of focus on getting the facade of everything done, so we'll actually build like the outside of the building. I know I said we might try to do some decorating on the inside, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get to that today, so we'll just kind of work on the outside. And one of the main features on the inside that I wanted to show you guys, I thought was a pretty clever idea. I think I saw it on the Minecraft Reddit a long time ago, but it looked pretty cool. So I guess what I need to do now is kind of clear out this back room here. So this is going to be kind of like the back room, and then on the other side of this is going to be the actual farm. So here is where the customers come in. They kind of say, hello, I would like some meat please, and they come in and they can exit out this side or come in over here. We may try to put in some like little tables and chairs or something. I think that might be kind of cool too. We can actually clear that out too. That's nice. I actually have a long pillar. So yeah, I'm gonna work on clearing out this area here. I'm gonna put in the rest of the floor, and I think we'll probably build up the walls a little bit and see what we can do with the roof. So let me get to working on that, and I will be back in just a few minutes. All right. Well, dudes, this episode is running really long, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I'm going to do a little bit more recording, and hopefully I can get it done before this Friday. So I'll have another episode of my Minecraft World for you guys on Friday, which would be cool. But if not, it will be on Monday, but we'll wrap this project up next episode, and we'll be able to see the final project. There was a couple of things that I wanted to try to at least get done today, but we just ran out of time. So unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And just real quick while I'm thinking about it, I just want to say thank you to all the patrons over on the Patreon page and everybody that supported my channel over the last couple of years and stuff like that. We are getting so close to 9,000 subscribers, and I think by the end of maybe next month we should be like right at 10,000 subscribers, which is absolutely crazy. So I just wanted you guys to know that you do not go unnoticed. I appreciate every one of you so much. It's crazy. All the new subscribers and people just checking out the video, hitting the like button, and all that kind of good stuff. So anyways, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. All right, thanks so much for watching. Peace.